In this problem, it says 6.2.25-T, so that's problem 25, or very similar to it, from chapter 6.2, use technology, in this case, a calculator. The state test scores for 12 randomly selected high school seniors are shown at right. Complete parts A through C and assume the population is normally distributed. So if we're going to find the sample mean, we have to put the data into the calculator, and then we use stat calc one variable statistics. So let's do that. So I hit stat and edit, and I've got to put this data into my lists. So now that I've entered the data into my lists, then I use stat calc one variable statistics. I only have one list, so there's no frequency list, and I hit calculate, and I get 910.8 is the mean, rounded to one decimal place, and I want the sample standard deviation because it's a sample. So I have to use S of X, and it says round to one decimal place, 303.9. The next thing it asks me is to construct a 99% confidence interval for the population mean. And the way I do that with technology, well, I've already got the data into my list, and I know this has to be a t distribution because it doesn't give me the population standard deviation sigma. So I go stat, and I go over here to tests, and I want to get a t interval. So I'm going to hit enter, and I could put the stats in that I just calculated, but I might as well just use the data that I have. So the calculator will now go into list 1. I'm going to leave the frequency as 1. The confidence interval is 0.99 because 99% as a decimal is 0.99. And I'm going to say calculate. And you can see it gives me the mean and the sample standard deviation and from the data once again, so that makes me comfortable, it's doing it correctly. And then it says round to one decimal place, so 638.3 and 1183.3 is the correct answer, and that's how I use this with technology.